Hey guys, it's Vince from New Vintage USA. Today we're going over gauge accessory options for your New Vintage USA gauge kits. These are going to allow you to unlock all the features and functions of your gauges and get maximized performance. Let's start things off by talking about our extension harnesses. Say you've got a 6-gauge kit, whether it's a direct fit kit or an individual 6-gauge kit, and you want to extend the distance in between the speedo and the minor gauges, we've simplified it. Just simply select our extension harnesses from the accessories page and we've got you covered. LED dimmer. This is going to be required and it's going to power up to 7 gauges. So say you want to dim your gauges from New Vintage, this is going to be required. So select that one at checkout or pick it out from our accessory page. Now let's go over to our transducer shown here. This is a pressure transducer made from 30 psi all the way up to 100 psi. So depending on your fuel pressure or boost gauge that you purchased, you're going to want to select the according psi that matches your gauge. Also available on the accessories page, or you can search for it on the website. Now let's go over our LS install kit, shown here with its 2 metric bushings and crush washers. These are going to adapt the M12 and M16 fittings on your LS engine to our 1/8" NPT standard size senders that come in the kits. Now let's talk about our regular bushing kit. This is going to adapt to a standard size engines from 1/4 to 1/2 to 3/8 of an inch on your engine. So simply install our sending units in there and then get them fitted up in your engine for a simple install. Now let's talk about our pressure sending unit. This is going to allow you to replace your factory unit that came with our New Vintage USA kit, or to allow you to unlock extra features like boost and fuel pressure just by simply installing it on your engine, 1-wire hookup on your gauge, and you're going to be able to unlock that. Speedo is going to have the ability to show 1 extra feature, while your TAC is going to have the ability to show 2. Now let's talk about our temp sending unit. This is our 500 to 19 high match temp sender that ships out with all of our kits. So say you need to replace a broken or faulty sender, or perhaps it was misplaced, simple. Just select our high match sender and you'll be ready to go. But say you want to unlock extra features like trans temp, water temp, or an extra oil temp reading, all you have to do is install on your engine, 1-wire hookup, and select which gauge you want it to display on. Now let's talk about our wiring harness. This is our 12-pin amp harness. Each of our speedos and TACs will require one of these harnesses. So say you've lost or damaged it in the process of an install, no problem. Select our 12-pin amp harness and you can get that install on its way. Now let's go over our speed sender options from New Vintage USA. We've got 3 different options and we're going to go over them right now so you can choose the right for your application. Our GM sender shown here is going to feature a knurled edge and it's going to screw on to your GM transmission in place of your cable. Now let's talk about our Ford sending unit. Similar to the GM, instead of screwing on, the Ford's actually going to bolt on to Ford and TREMEC style transmissions. This is going to give you the ability to calibrate. Just make sure you put the gear on the end of that sending unit before you install the transmission to save yourself some time and some headache. Now let's talk about our GPS unit. This is a simple install. Power, ground, and a signal to the gauge, 3-second calibration, and you're on the road. Now let's talk about our CAN sync module. This is a module that allows you to plug into the OBD2 harness and pull CAN data for your speed and TAC signal, which are converted into a signal that our gauges can read. Simply plug it in, program the gauges as the instructions say, and you're ready to go. This works on many popular vehicles like LS, Coyote, and Hemi. But the coolest thing we've introduced has got to be our Snap Adapt plug and play harness. Simply take your factory harness, plug it into this side of the adapter, connect the connections you need based on your application, and you're ready to go. That covers the accessories from New Vintage USA. If you need more information or want to order some of your own, head over to newvintageusa.com or give us a call.